Hey friends, welcome to the second installment of Coffee with Andrew. I'm pumped to be with you today, and I'm also pumped to share with you what I feel like I think is going to be valuable for you. Like I said in my last video, every time I come and do these things, I want to make it valuable. I want to make it concise, so you're not wasting your time watching this video, because no one does that on social media anyway, right? But anyone here, they remember just that stage where you're always asked the why, and everything that you did, or maybe you've been around kids, toddlers, nephews, nieces, whatever it is, and you just hear them say, why? Why do we do that? Why do we wash the dishes? Why should I pick up my toys? Well, you pick up your toys so it's clean. Why? And I think it's annoying in the moment in one sense, but I think it's an incredible thing that kids really grab hold of. But often the older and older we get, the why kind of gets rooted out, and we just get to focus on the what and the how, and I think that's a bummer. I think the what and the how are incredibly important, but the why, without the why, what are we doing? Why do we work? Why do we make money? Why do we care for people? For those who are believers, why do we follow Jesus? Why do we do this thing? And I think it's incredibly important for us to continue to keep the why before us. And so I think so often we get so focused on the what, and what we should do and how we could do it, that the why gets pushed back into the corner. And there's a verse in Proverbs 30, verse 29, verse 18. In the Amplified Version, it says, "Where there is no vision, no revelation of God and His Word, the people are unrestrained. But happy and blessed is he who keeps the law of God." There's another translation, I think the NIV, says, those who lack revelation or vision, they cast off restraint. So they're doing what they're doing, but they lose steam over time without the why, without the long-term view of why am I doing this. People lose steam. It's normal. It's natural for us to lose steam without the why. I think even like with New Year's resolutions, people want to lose weight right now. I just went to the gym the other day, and it was more packed than it's been in the last few months. It's been crazy. It's hard for me to even find weights to do my workouts. But I go there and I'm just thinking, like, do they really know the why behind this? So I'd ask them, or even ask myself if I was in that season of like, why do you want to lose weight? Well, I want to be healthier. Why? Why do you want to be healthier? I want to be around this earth longer. Why do you want to be on the earth longer? And that's where the rubber meets the road. Why? Let's get to the bottom of things, not just to the surface of things. If your goal and your desire is just to lose weight, you're wasting your time. Even if your bottom line why is to just be on the earth longer, you're wasting your time. Why do you want to be on this earth longer? That is a true question that we should be asking ourselves. My own life in this coming year, I really want to grow in my prayer life. But if I sit and ask myself that question, why do you want to grow in your prayer life, Andrew? If you could ask me that, and I could be like, well, I think it's just good for me to grow my relationship with God. Okay, well, why? Oh, well, man, and then I just get stuck. Why am I doing what I'm doing? But then I keep thinking I get down to the nitty gritty of why do I want to grow in my prayer life? It's because I think the point of me living on this earth is to know Him and to make Him known. And that can stir me up. That can be when I wake up in the morning and I don't want to pray, that I don't want to get down and journal or wherever it is. I can come back to no. The one who loves me the most is calling me to spend time with Him this morning. And I want to be more like His Son, Jesus. And I can't do that if I don't spend time with Him. I become like those who I spend time with. So I want to spend time with Jesus. So therefore I can be more like Him to the people around me, to my wife, to my friends, to those who I pastor, all of the above. And so that's huge. Don't just stay at the surface level why, but go deeper. Go deeper. Why to the why. It's incredibly important if you want to be a leader. For example, if you want to be a leader, not only do you need to know the why for yourself, you also need to keep the why before those who are leading very consistently. I've been married for 7.5 months now, praise God. And, my wife is incredibly secure and fulfilled and loves Jesus. But just like everyone, if we don't have the why before us, we cast off restraint. And so I, as the leader of our home, I'm called to bring that why before us. Why are we doing this? We have a painting business. Why are we doing a painting business in this season? Why are we pastoring this church? Why are we living in Fargo? Why are we doing this? And that is incredibly important as a leader to keep that before those you are leading. Just a couple of challenges before I let you go. I'm going over my 5-minute restraint here, but sorry about that. But a challenge I want to give to you is figure out the bottom why behind what you're doing. If it's a resolution, if it's your job, if you're trying to make more money, if you're trying to lose weight, whatever it is, come down to the bottom line why of why you're doing that. And then another one, this is weird, this might be weird for some, but man, get down to just sitting down one day for maybe an afternoon, go to a coffee shop and write down your desired eulogy. Yeah, what would you want to be said at your own funeral? What would you want to be written about your life? You know, you've been to funerals where, man, it's just bummer, you know? And then there's funerals where it's like a party because we're celebrating the life that person lived. And so I encourage you to do those things. I believe when we put into action what we've heard, it makes it more concrete. And I pray that you have an incredible week, and bless you.